All right, what's up? What's up, thing? How you doing, man? Footage, sorry. All right, we are getting going with Hanger. So, I've heard from several people how good hangers are. That's the only reason I got these. I've heard they were good. I thought we'd run them down. So, you get 2 exclusive Diamante, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Diamante base card parallels, which they have numbered variations. You can hit autos and relics in here. I do not know how hard they are to hit. We're about to find out. Let's do our rundown. We got Danny Fife with Arizona, Chris Collins, Baltimore, Chris Nadon, Boston, Corey A. Smith, Chicago Cubs, Robert Cliff Wagner, Cleveland and Cincinnati, Michael Feenoff, Detroit, San Diego, and Texas, Nick Joseph, Kansas City, Thang and Julie, Dodgers, Joshua Whitaker, Miami and Toronto, Steve Englert, Mets, Adam Puccia, Yankees, John Barry, Philly, J.J. Boneswater, San Francisco, Adam Haas, St. Louis, and then Sean Klink, Washington, Atlanta, White Sox, Colorado, Houston, Angels, Milwaukee, Minnesota, Oakland, Pitt, Seattle, and Tampa. Sean definitely wanted to make sure that this break was going down. So we're going to open at least a few of these at a time. I'm sure we could probably tell from the side, maybe, if there's a relic, but I don't know. Like I said, I have no idea what to expect hobby, or relic and auto wise. Other than the fact that it says you can hit them, I do not know pack odds on those. Oh, so it's got these Titans of the game. Those are cool. But like I said, I've heard these are really good. The Diamante parallels are, they've looked cool. I've seen some listed on eBay. There are some, just like any other parallel, the same colors, but in a Diamante form, red, orange, all that good stuff. Some good stuff to be found in here. So hopefully, we'll see. Now, I know there are like just plain Diamante. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I apologize, but I don't know what the odds are there, Sean, of the parallels being numbered or not. So I know you get 2 per box, but but I don't know how often they are numbered. So. Alright, we got 10 open. Let's give it a whirl. Let's at least see if we can get an idea of the pack layout. Let me slide this over a little bit. Okay. Are they all going to be in the back? Is this all the base up front and the hits in the back? Parallels in the back? Definitely looks so. So we're going to start off with Andrew McCutchen. Purple. So we got a numbered card in our first box. That's to 250. Sean Klink. Andrew McCutchen on the purple to 250. And we got a Kurtz. Oh, that's not even the Diamante. We got a Judge Bichette Wilson. So that's Puccia, Joshua Whitaker, and Sean's will have to. Actually, that's not a numbered one, so that would just go to Judge. If it would have been numbered, it would have been different. Jeffrey Springs, Pedro. We got Acuna, James Wood, and Bobby Witt. So we got the two Diamante. We got a numbered card there, and it wasn't even the Diamante. So we can just fly through the front of these. Unless anybody wants to slow down and show them, which I will. So we got Cal Raleigh. Why are these backwards? Carroll, Kyle Teal, Tatis, Machado. We got Casey Schmidt and Ohtani right off the bat. That's a good one. They look very cool. Ohtani. That's probably got some value there. So we got you the Diamante Ohtani. We don't really have much room on the board yet. We'll put it over there. Hoping we can get lucky with a few hits too, autos and relics. We need to hit some nice Diamantes. Carson Whisenhunt on the rainbow foil. Carroll, Teal, Tatis, Mizorowski, Josh Lowe, Parker Messick, and Harper. The Diamante cards, they look really cool. They do look very nice. And like I said, there are reds and oranges and low numbered ones. So all the cards will ship. Oh, there we go. There's a relic. Cal Raleigh. We'll take that for Seattle. Cal Raleigh jersey. Going to Sean. That's a nice one. And we have a gold. Paul Skeens, Yamamoto, and Sanchez. So Pitt is Sean. Dodgers is Thang. And Philly is John Barry. So this one we'll have to run a random for. Cags, Devers, Trout, Soto, Chase Burns, Bryce Terang, Luke Keyshaw, Basayo, Horwitz, and Caminero. If you guys are okay with it, I'll just start like skipping all these base up here because it's the last stack that's always got the stuff in it. Soto, Skeens, Carroll, Burns. We got a Griffey Jr., Dalton Varsho, Jimmy Crooks, Buxton, Brian Wu, and Cody Clemens. No numbered Diamante yet. Gunner, Vlad, Harper, Gunner again, Christian Moore, Tristan Peters, Daniel Schneeman, Aaron Judge, Adelise Garcia, and AL ERA leaders. We've gotten 2 numbered cards so far, but no Diamante numbered cards, which is a little concerning. Like I thought those would be the bigger, chase after. I thought we'd get more of those, so we'll see if they start popping up somewhere. Carroll, Burns, Lindor, PCA, another Lindor, Juan Burgos, Ezequiel Tovar, Tony Hawk, Edmund Sosa, and Shota. Again, the first, I don't even know, 50 cards are just base, and then the last 9 are the hits and inserts and stuff. Basayo, Judge, Jacob Wilson, Ohtani, Jose Ramirez. That's a nice Kyle Teal. So again, these are only available in hangers. You can only pull these in hangers. Kyle Teal's a nice one. Braves, we got a Jazz and a Tyler Freeman. Kyle Teal, Jose Ramirez, Harper, Carroll, Teal, Aaron Judge, Dominic Canzone, and C.J. Kapus. What's up, JJ? Or Bones, sorry. Yes, you have San Francisco, buddy. San Francisco in this one. We're just kind of flying through the base to get to the good stuff. Bobby Witt, Paul Skeens, J-Rod, Mookie Betts, Chipper Jones, Clay Holmes, Kumar Rocker, Aaron Judge, and Wickelman Gonzalez. All right, that is the first 10. So, 2 numbered cards, 1 jersey to start with. But, again, I'm kind of alarmed by the fact that we didn't get any number of the Diamante. I thought, those are the exclusives, so I thought for sure we'd get some of those. But, that's all right. Only 10 down. We got a long way to go. 30 more. We are almost done with Series 1. All that I have left are 10 jumbo boxes, which I think that I let John Barry convince me to do the 10 jumbos in one break. I was going to do a 6 and a 4, but I think I might just do all 10 at once. So obviously it'll be more expensive. I hope we do. That would be insane. A Bonds out of a hanger? That would be nasty. So, but that'll probably be a Tuesday break. I'll probably post that on Tuesday. My plan next will be Select Football. They're supposed to be here tomorrow. 2 cases. Select Blasters. So I'm going to do both of those. I don't know about that. I'm going to do both of those this weekend, though. Of the Select Blasters. And then we'll do the 10 jumbos. Alright, here we go. If anybody wants me to slow down and show the base stuff, please just let me know. Happily we'll do it. Soto, Skeens, Carroll, Burns, Bobby Witt, Davis Martin, Elias Diaz. Oh, there we go. Bryce Terang. That one's not numbered, though. No numbering on that one, but that's like a pink. And I think we got a green as well. Cal Raleigh to 99. That's nice. Seattle, Sean Klink. Alright, there we go. That's a good one to get, too. Cal Raleigh at a 99. Very nice. And then the Ellie. So pink is not numbered, but it's more ST, obviously. What's up, Chris? Basayo, Skubal, Trout, Ohtani, Manny Machado, Javi Baez, Drew Rasmussen, Alicia Newman, and Troy Melton. Are you guys ready for tomorrow? Chris, you ready for tomorrow? Do you know what tomorrow is? Anybody know what tomorrow is? Sean, maybe? Lindor, PCA, Ramirez, Harper, Kirby Puckett, Andry Lara, Will Benson, J-Rod, Cal Raleigh, and there's a Basayo. Again, whatever these are called, sand or whatever. I don't remember what they call them. Basayo, Baltimore, going to Chris. Who knows what tomorrow is? And no, I'm not talking about the fire sale. It is a work day. Mookie, Jordan, Gunner, Vlad, PCA, Tatis, Walter, Manny Fresh, and Reed Detmers. Nope. Tomorrow is Pokemon Day. It is the official birthday of Pokemon. 30th anniversary of Pokemon is tomorrow. The official Roman Anthony 30th anniversary is tomorrow. Ohtani, Mason Miller, Andrew McCutchen, Ceddanne Rafaela, and Jacob Lopez. Alright, I've heard that these were really good, but I'm yet to see too much really good so far. It's been the Cal Raleigh show, that's about it. Alright, we got a numbered one coming up, I saw. Witt, Skeens, J-Rod, Mookie, Bo Jackson, Volpe. There's a nice one. Cole Young. Carolyn Marks. And Josh Lowe. This is not the Diamante. This is like a green. This is like the Sandstorm. Josh Lowe, Tampa Bay. Going to Sean at a 99. We had a good year with a couple years ago. Then he can't stay healthy. Yep, tomorrow is the official start of the 30th anniversary for Pokemon. Judge, J-Rod, Mizorowski, Cags, Beltre. There's a nice Chase Burns going to Robert Cliff Wagner. Cool Crushers, Bryce Harper, and Mickey Moniak. Alright, at this point in time, I'm not seeing the love that I have so often been told by multiple people about hangers this year. Wood, Witt, Skeen, CJ Kafis, Kobe Mayo, Schwarber, Ohtani Soto, Chase Burns, and a rainbow foil Jacob Melton. That was on backwards this time. Gunner, Vlad, Harper, Gunner, Bagwell, Rangers, Crockett, and the Bobby Witt. Exactly what I want to know, Bones. Where is the fire? Hangers are not delivering. Trout, Ohtani, Basayo, Judge, Pujols, Bob Seymour, Blaze Alexander, Caglianone, Davis Bednar, and there's a nice one, Carson Williams on the team logo, Tampa Bay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Nice player, nice parallel. They're not numbered, but these are very SP. That's going to Sean. That's a nice one. I don't know, like I said, I wasn't really like in the market for hangers. And I had someone in the room tell me how good they were, and then I had someone ask me if I wanted some, and I was like, well, if the price is right, I do need some stuff to break this week. Why not? But man, not too great so far. Yeah, see, Chris said hangers are bangers. There we go. Chris is one. He knows. Where's the banger? Where's all the bangers at? All right, we're halfway. 10 or 20 down and 20 to go. Blasters. I saw the banger that will hit in the blaster. We need something nice like that. Usually I don't want to do something like, usually I don't want to do any retail for something like flagship, just because the amount of cards it is. But, like I said, yes, that's the one. Yeah, was that for you, Bones? Did you hit that? I didn't realize that was for you. Will showed me the hit, but I didn't know that was he hit it for you. That's awesome. All right, here we go. Next round of 10. Oh, we do have an auto. I didn't see who it was. We do have an auto finally. Trout, Ohtani, Basayo, Judge, Alvarez, Yelich, Pascantino, Jose Ramirez, and Michael Garcia. Kansas City going to Nick Joseph. So we got an auto. That's awesome, man. That was a huge hit. Michael Garcia. So we do have an auto. That's not too bad. And then Nick Joseph. Corbin, Chase Burns, Lindor, PCA, Bubba Chandler, Raleigh Judge Caminero, Schwellenbach, Freddie Freeman, and a pink Kyle Stowers. So once again, the pink, but it's not numbered. Basayo, Skubal, Trout, Ohtani, Jacob Melton, Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rodon, Mike Trout, Dalton Rushing, and another pink, Manny Machado. Pink for San Diego, Manny Machado. So 3 pinks so far. Pinks are SP, but they're not numbered. Relic. Fernando Tatis, our second relic. That is San Diego. Going to Michael Feenoff. Fernando. So back-to-back San Diego's there. Ellie, Yelich, Judge, J-Rod, Nato, Edward Cabrera, Brewers, Kelvin Sampson, and Bo Naylor. Looks like I'll have another pink, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Wilson, Ohtani, Wood, Vlad Jr., Nolan McLean, Mackenzie Gore, Cesar Prieto, Patrick Bailey, Troy Johnston, and a Yankiel Fernandez black to 10. Going to Sean. That's really nice. He was a really, really big prospect a few years ago. Yankiel Fernandez black out of 10. Okay. So hangers can have some bangers in them. Alright, hangers can have some bangers. We just got to find them. Lindor, PCA, Jose Ramirez, Harper, Mike Schmidt. There's a Judge on the Diamante. Kerry Carpenter, and then the Trout. Yeah, Yankee out, like I said, he was a big name a few years ago. Not really sure what happened to him, or if he's why he is and hasn't been such a big name since. Roman, Scooble, Ronnie Henriquez, Michael Bush, and Brandon Fogg. Mizorowski, Caglianone, Buxton, Ellie, Vlad Jr., Ellie, Dubon, Vlad Jr., and a pink Jack Leiter. Buxton, Ellie, Soto, Skeens, Soto, Jacob Melton, Bo Naylor, Corbin Carroll, Brian Abreu, and Trevor McGill. Buxton, Ellie, Soto, Skeens, Cole Young, Yusei Kikuchi, Royce Lewis, Tatis, and Rodon. I don't remember. I don't remember what year Yankee was a Bowman prospect, but it's probably been 5 or so years. But I remember when he came up, when he was the first in Bowman, he was very desirable. He was one of the big chases in Bowman. I think he was Bowman Chrome whatever year he was. And then I remember someone that sent me an auto of his to sell, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize his stuff was so hot. But it's been a few years. But the number to 10, though, that's we got a couple nice hits. The Carson Williams, the Fernandez, the Raleigh. But I was expecting numbered the diamond cards. I was expecting numbered of those like galore. I've gotten a few numbered cards, but only one diamond, whatever I don't like the name. One of the diamond ones, and that is the Cal Raleigh. Alex, they're okay, man. We've gotten a few nice hits, but guess I had higher expectations. Yeah, at least one base, right, Chris? He played, yeah, let's see what it says. Fresno, he was 2022. He probably did at some point. I know he was an international. That's why I think he was in Bowman Chrome. Well, I guess most of the international players are usually in Bowman Chrome. Yeah, thumbs down. So, all in all, I would say thumbs down. Like, we've gotten a few nice hits, but not exactly what I had in mind when I bought them. But maybe we can change our mind right here in these last 10. Oh, okay. When he first came up, maybe? When he first signed. Trout, Soto, Acuna, Jacob Wilson, Pavin Smith, Sean Manaea, Pete Alonso, Will Vest, and Romy Gonzalez. Yeah, at this point, I don't think I would do hangers again. Alright, we got a numbered card. See if that can help us out. Basayo, Judge, Wilson, Ohtani, McGuire, Tristan English, Corbin Carroll, Soto, Casey Mize. Alright, who we got for the Yankees? Camilo Doval, gold to 50. Adam Puccia. Camilo Duvall, 40 out of 50. Nice low numbered, but would have rather had a Judge or a Slittler. Ellie De La Cruz, Yelich, Judge, J-Rod, Ryan Ritter, Nico, Colby Thomas, Jack Caglianone, and Jonah Heim. And the fact that we haven't really, which I know it's a big set and we're only getting 2 per box, but we haven't really hit any of the huge rookies yet. A couple of decent ones, but Mookie, Jordan, Gunnar, Vlad, Randy Johnson, Perdomo, Lindor, and McCutchen. At least as far as the diamond cards. Bobby Witt, Paul Skeens, J-Rod, Mookie, O'Neal Cruz, Wickelman Gonzalez, Ramon Urias, Jack Caglianone, and Ceddanne Rafaela. 5 left, guys. Well, at this point I can say we tried it, but probably not again. Wood, Vlad, Mookie, Jordan, Shota, Reed Detmers, Will Vest, J-Rod. There's another pink Diamante, Jeffrey Springs for Oakland. We do indeed. Mizorowski, Cags, Buxton, Ellie, Bryce Matthews, Joey Bart, Dylan Smith, Nick Kurtz, and Schneemann. Alright, Nick. Where's my pen? Right here. Nick. No bet base. Got it. It only takes 1. We got 3 chances. Looks like that's a gold, maybe. Non-numbered, I don't think. Trout, Soto, Acuna, Colson Montgomery, Soriano, Joe Ryan. Alright. Let's see. A couple of numbered things here. What's this? There we go. That's okay. Roki Sasaki. That's not too bad. Gold to 2026. We'll take that. No vet base for Sean. Let me circle. Just circle all your teams so I know. Chris, I know you don't want vet base. I don't think there's anyone else in here that I can assume doesn't. The Roki's okay. We'll take that. Alright, we got the pink, Judge, Bichette, and Wilson. So this is not a numbered card, so this will go to the Yankees, unless someone owns a majority of the card, which I don't think they do. Judge, so that's going to Adam. And then we got a green, Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann, green to 99. That is going to Robert Cliff Wagner. Not quite as good as the Cal Raleigh. Come on, something good. 2 left. Another gold. Acuna, Wood, Witt, Yamamoto, Matthew Boyd, Horwitz, Vlad Jr., Dylan Beavers, Francisco Lindor for the Mets. That's going to Steve Englert. Alright, Bones. Last chance right here. We need some last chance, last box magic right here. Give us a shot at something. Judge, J-Rod, Mizorowski, Cags, Devers, Stanton, Yankiel, Witt, and Urias. That was not last box. That's not how last box magic is supposed to work. Alright, guys. I apologize. Hangers were not bangers for us. No more hangers. We're done with that. That was a one and done. I think you guys all kind of had the same mindset, or at least heard the same kind of things that I had heard, because we filled that up pretty well. But they were not bangers. A couple of nice hits. Don't get me wrong. A couple of bangers up there, but overall not too great. So golds, we got Lindor, Roki, and the Skeens Yamamoto Sanchez, numbered to 2026. The pinks, we got the Judge Bichette Wilson, Jeffrey Springs, Jack Leiter, Manny Machado. Sorry, Bones. Kyle Stowers, Bryce Strang. So, like I said, select. Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, everybody. That was worth a shot, but not what we were hoping for. Select football this weekend, and then I'll do Series 1. Chase Burns, Cole Young, and Kyle Teal, the rookie Diamantes. Our only two relics were Tatis and Cal Raleigh. Our only auto was Michael Garcia. Numbered cards, we got Daniel Schneemann to 99, Camilo Doval to 50, Josh Lowe to 99, and McCutcheon to 250. We got the Basayo Sand Glitter. That's what they're called, I think. Otani on the Diamante. Cal Raleigh on the green Diamante to 99. Carson Williams on the team logo variation. And Yankiel Fernandez on the black to 10. Appreciate everybody in here. Sorry for the outcome. Not really what we were hoping for. If you haven't already seen the post, I'm going to be doing a fire sale tomorrow night. It's a lot of Leaf. So if you like Leaf stuff or Pokemon, that's where you want to be. There's over 200 Leaf autos and numbered cards, and then a bunch of Pokemon. So we're going to try it out. It's been a little while since I've done a fire sale. So we're going to try one out and see if we can get some movement. Appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout. See you this weekend.